Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Since the last episode, I got to work digging out the interior of the Dwarven Keep. Needing more lanterns, I went around and collected some copper. After clay forming 10 ceramic hives, I fired them in the pit kilns. I made some candles and tin bronze plates for the aforementioned lanterns. And finally, I panned through the bony soil that had been piling up. Which brings us to the present. In this episode, I plan to continue working on the interior entrance hall of the keep. We'll dig out and make a storage room, and hopefully go capture a few pigs and set up a basic pen for them. Now, I'll go ahead and show you everything that I did since the last episode. Inside here, hasn't been a ton, but I just cleared out the hall to the end of where it'll go to, and then kind of put in the basic outlines for where things are going to go otherwise. Now, at the end here, there will be another doorway, and that'll lead further into kind of a grand dining hall and a few rooms that split off of that. Over here, I've dug out this hall and this hall, and inside here is where the storage room's going to go. So you'll have two entrances into it. On this side, there's going to be like an armory. And then on this side, I don't quite know what I want as a room there. But on either end of the hall, of these two halls, they're going to lead into what'll end up being the workshop. I figured it made sense to be near to a storage room and the armory as well. And the workshop will kind of house the blacksmithing and kind of metallurgy-esque creation and whatnot. There's probably a shiver down underneath the outside platform. This side, it'll pretty much mirror this the other side, and there will be a room off to the left, which is going to be kind of a barracks. And then I'm debating, I'm probably going to put the kitchen, or at least a kitchen, on this side of this hall, and in the center will probably be some cellars or larders, whatever. And then on either side, these stairs will lead up to the next floor, which will, let me run out here quick, which will all connect to the platform, or like the balconies up here. Oh, hello. My torch is burned out, so I just kind of blocked this area off, and there's another bow torn. Let's just see what we get from this guy quick, if anything. Oh yeah. I also collected a bunch of food. I ran, hop in here. I ran down to this area and killed a number of pigs, as well as a bear and a couple wolves, so nothing too crazy. And then I did actually run up to this ruin, and what chest did I put it in? Right here, I grabbed these 3 clay ovens. I was running up here looking for some food, and happened to just poke my head inside real fast, and there's like a kitchen area, so I figured why not grab those. And yeah, like I said, I made a bunch of these ceramic beehives, which these are the honey pots, which if we pop over here, these are like the actual hive bases. So I believe that they go like, hopefully this doesn't break them, but they go something like that. And they are reusable. The bees will go into the hive here, and then the honey pot can be taken out and harvested. Now, like I said, plan on mainly getting that storage room dug out, and then it would also be nice not to have to run outside to get down to the next level. So I'll probably dig out the staircase, at least like the rough part of the staircase, which is going to, like I said, this will be kind of a long hall where we are right now, and so there will be a staircase somewhere over here. Just have to double check with my creative world side of things and make sure I'm lining everything up properly before I dig out too much. And yeah, here are the lanterns I made. Got a whole bunch, and I did get a few more candles from canning the bony soil. And then yeah, here's the pallets of stones, as well as I made some more chests and the doors that we'll need for most of this hall. With the storage room, it's not going to be giant, but I'll have plenty of storage, at least for now. I imagine we'll need more later. And I think that'll just be a general storage room for the time being. Hopefully, most likely in the future, I'll add in other storage rooms, or I don't want everything to be located in one spot, just because I think that really limits how much you move throughout your world and everything. So, like in the workshop, for example, the reason why it's mainly just going to be like blacksmithing and stuff along those lines is, well, there's a Botorn, is because I don't want to just be really staying inside of this place all the time and only building within the mountain. So I plan to have other buildings out and about, like the chicken coop will go out there, obviously. I'm going to have some sort of barn, and for tanning and leather making, there'll be some sort of small tannery, as well as, you know, other decorative buildings around the farms. I definitely want to have like a windmill, but that's all down the line, so not too concerned about that stuff yet. But as it is nighttime, I don't know what I need to do. I did make some more copper ingots, which I believe I was going to use these for these medium animal cages for the pigs, which to be pretty easy to make me. At least I hope that these are for the pigs, because I have to imagine that... Where did I put them? Oop. In here. Yeah, I have to imagine that these are only really used for like chickens. So let me actually grab some sticks and open our chest and planks and I don't have any. Or yeah, boards. Did I do this wrong way? I did. Grab 4 of those, which will be nice. Like I said, we'll use these for the pigs. And then I also have a like 2 and lower 2.5 of these crates of granite stones, and I have a 4th ready to go, but I don't really know what I should use them for. They'll be helpful for paths and whatnot, but oh, that guy's really close. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep through the night, and I'll be back with you in the morning. As morning rises, oh, and a Botorn decides that he wants to say morning and greet us. Let him wander off, and oh no, I'll take him out. Just just get rid of him. There we go. We'll head on inside to the storage room and get started on that. Now, I've chosen maybe a bad material for the ceiling in the test world, and we'll get to it maybe today, we'll see. But I may have backed myself into a corner with it, but I think it'll be fine. We do have some available, I just don't know how much. That being said, let's go ahead and get started digging out the storage room. Alrighty. With that, we pretty much got the area ready to go, but we do have a temporal storm just about to land. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff back. Got a fair amount of stuff on us, but the biggest thing that I'm happy for is we don't have to continuously run outside now. We can just head down these stairs, and here we are. Now, there's a weird thing where we get to this spot, we can't walk up the stairs. That's because I believe this wattle fence, which once I think that gets turned into a full block, it shouldn't be a problem anymore. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with, I guess, what else we have. A little bit. We'll run in here, and I got the floors ready. Now, this is pretty much going to be the floor throughout the entire area. It's very simplistic, but I do really like it. And then, obviously, like, in here we have the walnut planks just to make it a little bit different. And I didn't want stone all over everywhere. And as you can see, we're going with this green wattle and daub for the ceiling. However, there will be a little bit of decoration to it, so it's going to be slightly different. But that has to wait, as the temporal storm is coming. I was hoping to actually run over here and get a whole bunch of sand, but alright, let's see how this goes. I'm probably gonna just fight through as much as I can and see if I survive a little bit, but if it starts getting too dicey, I'll just head in. Hello, Dave. I'll just head in and sleep. As I kind of figured, it sucks without armor. Yeah, we're just gonna not deal with this right now. Oh wow, those doors sound really weird in the temporal storm. I'll head up here. I wouldn't be shocked if something was spawning in here. But yeah, let's just sleep through it. Now, unfortunately, because it is winter, that pretty much ruins our day. Now, I had considered maybe heading and collecting the peridotite sand that we need in the nighttime, but to be honest, I just don't think it's worth it. So, I don't know why I keep going through here when I could easily just walk through the stairs that I just made, but gotta break that habit, I guess. I suppose I can start putting in some of the chests and everything, or the trunks. Pretty much the way it's going to go is trunks are going to go all out through, or all throughout here, and then same on this side. So there's going to be a row of 5 chests that's going to stretch up to 4. So you got 20 chests here, 20 there. So what's that? 20, 40, 60, 80 chests. And then there's going to be, I have to double check, but I believe I'll have another set of trunks here, or I should say trunks, not chests. But I'll have more here as well. And then in this spot is going to go barrels, so that'll cover up, or not barrels, sorry, rather crates. Crates will go here, and then also crates will go in this spot. So, but for now, I suppose I could actually throw in a few of these trunks. It is going to take a lot of nails for all of this storage, but I do think it'll be well worth it in the end. Pretty much, yeah, like that. And then I am going to add on like some facades on the like a really thin layer of a block. I have the design figured out, but there's no point in adding it until pretty much everything's in. And plus I'm toying with what materials to use and everything. I think I was just using granite for now, but yeah, not a whole lot that I can do in here at the moment. I really want to wait until we find better crates, because so let's see here. I believe the best crates are ebony and purple heart, because like a normal crate like this oak crate can hold 20 storage slots, whereas like the ebony or purple heart can hold 25. So 25 more stacks, I believe, which I'd be a fan of that. I believe that's all of them. Otherwise, the age crates can hold 16. But, yeah. So I wouldn't mind holding out until we maybe found ebony. Actually, use the stairs. I don't believe we have found ebony, and I'm almost positive we have not found purple heart. Yeah. No ebony. Oop. And I think I did put some more down here. Bald cypress, yeah. So, no ebony seeds and no purple heart. We may be able to find them at the agricultural trader, which I believe one was up here. Yeah. Do I have any? I got a furniture, commodities, treasure hunter, agriculture. So we got a couple agriculture. Yeah, there's another one. I believe that was all I knew of. I guess since it's nighttime, how much copper do I have? Not a ton, but maybe I'll try and whip up a couple plates to hold these 2 candles, and that way we can add some more lanterns. Well, as the sun rises, I spent the night, and I made 2 more lanterns, one here, and I put one there, and then the torch holders I put down underneath this platform. And seeing as how time of day it is, or it's the morning now, I'm gonna head out and collect the peridotite sand. I know I'm probably saying that wrong every single time I say it, but it's fine. I was thinking about going and getting the pigs right now, but I don't really have a pen set up. It'd be easy to do. I suppose I could do that quick, but I'd rather just get the whatchamacallit, the storage room finished up and then worry about the pigs. I'm going to grab the bow and some arrows just in case, because I know at least there was a bear somewhere in this area. I don't believe I killed it. I think the biggest bottleneck truly is going to be the grass, because I have to essentially break all of the snow before I can use the scythe to collect the grass. It makes it a little rough, but it'll be okay. Now, we are, like I said, getting near to where that bear was at one point. It might have ventured and migrated away. There's a stick. So, oh, nope, it's right there. Well, that works out. I'd rather know where it's at. A little close for comfort. Oh, man. There we go. That was, could have been pretty rough. 2 bits of fat, though, which is always nice. I'll grab the bones. Run around and hopefully collect some of these arrows. It's not that big of a deal, there's flint. So, and I have plenty of feathers from all of my times, or my murdering of chickens all over the area. But now at least we do not have to worry about the bear. And I'll get to collecting this. Alrighty, that is 3 stacks gathered up pretty quick. Now I did recently come through here and grab the stuff from those tree hollows, so there probably won't be anything. But I am curious to know if this trader's alive. He is. What do you got trade? So I could bring you some. I have 2 crates that are closed, and you don't really have anything that I need. The lime isn't bad. You have 13 supply of 16. So I mean that wouldn't be a bad trade, but linen and stuff. Yeah. I like the cart. So next up is we're probably gonna head back over to this red clay deposit. There's a couple along the way that I could dig up, but might as well just keep digging away at the one we've already found. And I suppose whilst I'm here, I will gather up whatever's in the tree taps, just so that way they keep going. I don't remember if tree sap or the resin is used for much else. Now this tree hollow was empty last time I came through, so it's got a couple things: flax, maple, seed. Alrighty, that was it. I just put that there. Head over here, grab these, and then I'll meet you back over at the red clay deposit. Ready, back here at the red clay deposit. Go ahead and collect a bunch of this up, because I used a lot for those ceramic hives. I did end up having to gather up a bunch of grass out there. And now we have a fair amount of this green daub. There we go. So now the ceiling, at least the green part of the ceiling, is done. Next up, we will... Also, let's test this. Can I walk up the stair? Yes, I can. No more fence in the way. Now, did I leave a chisel down there? No, I didn't. I'm gonna put the shovel back. Leave a hammers down there, though. Eat some food quick. Maybe just a little bit too early, but that's alright. And there's the hammer. Chisel. And we'll need some more of these, so let's grab this finishing chisel. And with that, that should be pretty much all the chisel work in here taken care of, minus the chest facades, or rather the trunk facades. But again, gotta wait until pretty much I get all the trunks in here. I do need to fill in the tops with some granite. I don't know if I have any of that available. 24 pieces. So for now, that's actually done. I think the next thing I want to do is get some pigs, which again, should be some in this area, this little forested area over there. Alrighty, so I thought about it and I decided there's really no reason to... Might as well just essentially stack the chickens on, or the pigs on top of the chickens. I don't think it's going to make any difference, so... There we go. So yeah, if anyone has any understanding as to why the chickens aren't going to a further generation from besides one, go ahead and let me know. I looked it up and I genuinely couldn't find anything. So now we're bringing this up to 3 just in the event that a bear does spawn and wander over into this area. I think I'm going to break this out because that should be plenty of sunlight for the chickens. Because to my knowledge, the way it works is you just put chickens, in and you breed them. The rooster doesn't matter because I have not gotten a single rooster. And again, according to what information I could find, it should not matter. Any help on that would be greatly appreciated. Go ahead and put all this stuff away quick. We're going to fill up the chicken's feed, get these 2 large troughs filled up, and then go ahead and head out looking for getting those boars. So nearing the area where the pigs are. Now, in all transparency here, I had a bit of issues, and I actually have a couple of pigs back home in the pen. Had some issues with the animal cages mod, all user error, and then I also had some issues with recording where I was starting and stopping the recording a little bit, and I think it kind of crashed OBS and made it not work. So we're here to grab a couple of pigs. I don't need any boars, I just need sows. But I did grab 2 other pigs. I grabbed a boar and a sow from, I think they're just down here or somewhere. Anyways, so, oh, it's right there. Okay. Now, in order to do this, we have to you have to hurt the animal, and then you can cage it. Now, I'm going to kill the boar. That's the sow, that's the sow. I'm going to kill this boar, because we don't need it, and I don't want it coming back to bite me in the butt. And we just need to injure both of these, not too badly. It's probably not enough. Nope, not quite. We'll stab it with the knife, because the knife does less damage. Okay, now it's running, so this should be... There we go. And now we have a sow in the cage. So yeah, the issue I was having was, first off, I was right-clicking, not left-clicking. And then also, I wasn't damaging or injuring the sow enough. Or the pig, I should say. So we'll grab this pig. Bones. And then we'll do the same to this sow. Okay. Might already be injured enough from something else, possibly. Oh wow, look at that deer. I need to kill that deer. It's got really cool antlers. Okay. I just want to stab the sow. Just want to stab the sow. Thank you. Oh, and it died. Okay. Interesting. That's fine, I guess. Gives me more red meat. But now we have 2 sows at home. Could have had a 3rd. Not the end of the world. Ow. Cool, we got some big antlers from this fallow deer. Nice, that's awesome. And we're back here, so we can go ahead, you place the cage down, then you just break it, and that releases the pig. Or whatever animal. So yeah, we have this boar, sow, and that sow's ready to mate, so we'll probably get some piglets, which is nice. Well, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made on the inside, at least with the storage room. I feel like we got quite a lot done, got the pigs. Next big thing, I think, because we're getting towards the end of February, so spring will be on us shortly. I want to probably get this changed out for high fertility soil. And then there are these irrigation vessels from Primitive Survival, which these are better than water source blocks for farmland irrigation, which we'll probably swap these out. We'll need, what, 16 for each plot, but if I just get 1 for now, that'd be fine. Now, you do have to refill them, but they increase the moisture, which I think makes the crops grow better and whatnot. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more of the series, consider dropping a like and subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. I hope to catch you all in the next episode. See ya!